Hello everybody and welcome back to Champions Online. I am Solemn, the gamer who's bad at games. Playing here is Static and currently in the Renaissance Center. I said I was going to get rid of this quest last time, and I tried to, but then it turns out when I got rid of the upgrade that I could slot this thing into, I obviously couldn't complete the quest. So I'll have to do that later, but we can try to... I think there's a way to hide this. Let me see. Active missions, this one. Hide. Did it work? Doesn't look like it. Game design. Let me see here. Make primary. And this one. Okay, now it's hidden. Because it was primary, it couldn't be hidden. Anyways. Let's pick out a few people here. Shoutouts to Wikipedia. I like it. Kind of funny. Daybreak. Yeah, I actually kind of like his look. He's probably a Radiant. Then we got Calcacha. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. This person's not even running with. They kind of look like they got a Nightcrawler thing going on. That's, sorry, Raven Witch. And let's see, one more. Who are you over here? Sandro. You're just a lot of fire and flames. Anyways, this time we got to go and try to take on the purples a little bit more. So let's just run along. I should have met you guys in West Side, but then I wouldn't have been able to shout outs for any of the other superheroes. We'll try to do that once an episode. Week. Oh, by the way, you don't have to run down that tunnel. I'll show you. You can literally just, like, bomb off the edge. It'll take a lot of damage, but I don't think you can actually die from falling damage. Just get really, really injured. Oh, I'm on a building now. And another one. You can also run on power lines, because realism. Alright, here we go. And... join the dark side! Wait, I wasn't supposed to say the dark side thing, was I? Okay, so this guy's probably dropped some equipment for me. This is not as good as what I have, but we'll take that because that's a quest item. Yeah, a group of enemies can only drop one quest item because you literally can't get the shirt till you get the hat, etc. So if you kill all three of these guys and they all drop an item, they're all going to be shirts. I just know from experience, so take your time. Pow. Okay, and you just take a shot to the face. Looks like I'm only getting one drop per group, so I don't know if they fixed it or if that's just luck. I don't know. Alright. Oh, block that. There we go. Block that too. Also block that. This is more than I've ever blocked because I don't want to be judged for my gameplay. I usually don't block at all in like any game. That's why fighting games are not on my channel. It's because you don't block in a fighting game, you're just kind of done. Well, most fighting games anyways, I should say. Alright, that should be the pants. There we go. And we're going to leave that because that's probably not stuff we need. Let's build up our travels again. This guy just called Grim Ward. Oh no, it's Grim Chaos. That just looked like he called himself Grim War, which is one of the types. All right. Ego and recovery. We'll probably take that. That seems like the best option for us. And now we have to go take down the scientist that's providing weapons to the Purple Gang, something like that. Put that on. All right. So now I got to go to the warehouse. And I don't want to do that one. I want to do this one. Friggin' game. Still like the song from when I'm running. Alright, let's just try to run around everybody. I don't want to fight. It's not necessary. You don't get enough experience here. Up, fire escape. Alright, now let's put this on. Don't worry, they can't tell that the one purple guy running super fast is an imposter. If they could tell that, then there'd be issues. Alright, it's got to load this instance, which is funny because this is one of the smallest instances. Like, it's literally 2 rooms. You got to sneak through this one. By the way, you can kill all these guys. I might. We'll see. But this is the only guy you actually have to fight, and he's not that bad. Your disguise fails as soon as you attack. He's going to hit me with a charge shot. Now he can eat some of my dark side forces. Don't worry, nobody hears any of this happening. He's just tanky. He doesn't actually hit that hard because he's meant to be a boss that you can solo. I'm just alternating between my 3 and my 2 currently because he actually hits me because of this this ability I got last time. He's hitting me with energy abilities, so I am literally gaining energy from him attacking me. Alright, okay, I'll squeal. Kevin Poe has hired me to take him weapons for the Purple Gang. All this at the same time, he's got me supplying his enemies with weapons that don't work. It's part of his plan to take over the street gangs. Dun dun dun. Now you can't leave without putting your costume back on here, so boop. Okay, you leave the same way we come in, but I could fight these guys. If I had done a force level up, I would almost always fight them just because you can. But since we're leveling up naturally, they are a bit strong in such a large group. I normally wouldn't take out a gang that's just a bunch of purple people because purple is my color. You guys know that if you've been a fan of the channel for a while. By the way, lots of you watch the Champions Online series and I appreciate that, but remember to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe button. I'm doing weekly episodes so you won't miss out on much, but if the viewership drops then I'll have to cancel the series and move on to something else. So just remember to show your supports and we'll appreciate having you on board. Alright, getting back to Kodiak here. Alright, now we got basically lots of ego or lots of recovery. I think my recovery's fine right now, so let's try taking the ego because that'll boost my damage. We got a level up there. Blinded by Science, gotta go and get some weapons from the sewer. Let's put those on. I've lost some endurance now, that's fine. Alright, let's make this our primary real quick and jump down the sewers. I'm just kind of speed running this. Like I said in previous episodes, if you guys want to hear all about the story and whatever, then I strongly urge you to play the game yourself. And that's not a do-it-yourself nerd. It's literally that. For one thing, half of the episode would be reading if I did that for you, and also I'm trying to get people to play this game because it's actually not bad. Alright, pick up this health, a little bit of immediate health. Okay, so it wasn't weapons I had to pick up. I actually had to come down here and rescue some sciences. Hello, science. Alright. I'm just going to stand over here to make sure to get rid of the shooter guy. Oh, I forgot to do my level up. Why didn't you guys tell me? Okay, block. And finish him off with just a basic. Okay. Now these guys got a science over here. Yes, I know it's a scientist. Don't hit me up in the comments with that nonsense when I'm obviously joking around. Alright, let's make sure to target the big guy because the little guys will like be casualties at the same time. Alright, get rid of him there. Let's continuing on. Now these guys shouldn't last very long. Cool, they weren't even able to get to me. And this guy's just gonna get stuck behind a doorway apparently. Yay, lockbox. It's actually funny, I'm on some of Champions Online's social media, and I am not the only person that is not a big fan of the lockbox system. There's a lot of people saying that this is one of the worst games for monetization. And while I don't agree with that, I can understand the sentiment and the hate towards the monetization. I didn't block fast enough, so I did get pushed back a little bit there, but that's fine because I'm a ranged guy. If you're a melee guy, then getting knocked back away from the fight is one of the worst things. Alright, so that was a quick and easy one. There we go, let's get back to Kodiak. Hello, my friend. Purple Rain. Alright, so this is where we actually finish taking down the Purple Gang, I think. Just boop. Let me also do my level up real quick because I got ability points. This is the last like way to level up. Well, second last way to level up your character, but it's mostly the technically most important one. This is where you can alter your actual abilities to gain either extra effects or more enhanced effects. It's so that you don't kind of get plateaued. So basically, like, for example, if I put in these 2 points here, then I get a buff. I don't really know. I think you have to hover down here because I deal an additional 27% energy damage. But here I get in an extra 5% energy damage that I would do, for example. Unfortunately, I always wished that you could click on here and you'd get all your current stats instead of having to look down here for electrical damage points, for example, in my case. Alright, but this is an additional effect. What does that do? Adds an additional random arc to your chain lightning. Arc can go to another person or the same one. Now, I want my stuff to arc everywhere, but I don't know if I want to waste a point, because most stuff costs 2. What does this one do? Applies superconductor to targets that are affected by negative ions. Superconductor reduces resistance to electrical damage for a short time. That one's alright. This one is probably fancy too. Let me see here. So that one's lightning overload, grants electric bolt a chance to jump to another target, so my basic attack might jump, and this one doubles the chance to apply negative ions. That one is interesting. I'd consider that, but I think I might for this case just kind of go for this one, basically, because right now my 3 does 62 electrical damage every 0.5 seconds, but if I increase it, now it does 75. And it can still apply negative ions. What's my chance? 15% both times. Okay. So it's not too bad. That's kind of what I'm mainly using. What does this do, though? Just to see. Adds a 20% chance to stun a target. And it's a 100% chance if they're affected by negative ions. That's actually pretty good. What are you? I like the Star Wars reference. Applies and immediately consumes your negative ions every hit. Okay, that's a bit weird. I don't like that anyways. You do have like a maximum amount of points that you can put into an ability. This one has 5, for example. So if I use this, then I'll be able to get this, and then I'll only be able to get one of these two. I won't be able to get like the final form of this, which is 90 damage per hit. But I think we're going to go with this anyways, because that chance to stun might increase my survivability somewhat in one-on-one fights. What do we got over here? Cyber Furry. We're running away from that. And then, meanwhile, somebody yells, "Thank you, Cyber Fury." Or, Furry, not Fury. I wish it was Fury. Because then he might be there's a slight chance that he would just be a robot and not some big wolf with a jetpack. Alright, running along here. I mean, I can't really, like, say nothing about the furry community because they do have the ability to make them in this game, and I generally make robots, so can't really say too much. Alright, going in here, this is like the final area for the purple gang. Doesn't seem like a lot, but I think they come back later, plus you can always just come and fight them some more if you want to. Woo, look at all the electricity! Okay. Who knows, at some point maybe I'll be able to convince one of the other boneheads to join me in this game. We'll see. I don't know. I think the only one that would be interested is Media, and he currently doesn't have a computer. He also doesn't like MMOs that much, so... There we go. They didn't drop nothing. There's some guys in there, but you can technically skip right by them. It's this door that we want. Just give them some zappy zaps. We're not going to fight those guys. Just because I don't want to, and for the interest of time. Just trying to line up to be able to take out that guy at the same time. The blade man there. Alright, coming down here and enjoy some electricity, my friends. It tickles you in your prostate. I didn't say that out loud. Okay, no block is necessary. Now I'm fighting 2 heavies here at once. Normally that would be a bad idea, but I did end up stunning one of them as it turns out, so that pickup was good. Let me just quickly zap and zap. I just blocked because he had his shotgun out there. Oh, didn't realize my one was not on him. There we go. Hello, my friends. There we go. That's what I like to see. I like big area of effect attacks because of that. Now, I'm not going to fight all of these guys. We're just going to sneak through here and see who chases me. These guys I will fight because that's just a small group. That's fine. Normally, I would wipe out all of these guys on my own time just because this game's kind of meditative for me almost. But in this instance, I am trying to do some content. So, just pick up one of these propane-y things and, hey you, catch. Where you? That's how you get super villains, just so you know. Throwing radioactive stuff at people. I knew he was going to hit me with that, so I started blocking. There we go. Alright. I got the title Mauve now because I guess Mauve means you've taken out a certain amount of new purple gang. I think you take out 100, you get the title. So if you guys don't have a lot of titles to pick from, remember hit C to bring up your character sheet and you can change your title. So there you go, Mauve right there. I'll stick with Stalwart right now because that's fine. If you guys were interested in my character sheet, I should really pop that up every episode so you can see. But cutscene.
To be too late. Think hard while you still can, hero. I'm about to liquidate the brains of you, your friends, and every citizen of Westside. When me and my new purple gang take over this town, it's gonna be so awesome. I promise it'll leave you idiots drooling.
So that guy is almost single-handedly one of the reasons why I changed the design for Solemn as a character. Nah, he hitting me with his dark energy forces. I'm just trying to get rid of some of his flunkies so that I can... Oh. He got me with a hold. Okay, block. Finish that guy off real quick. And now we can start focusing on him. Yeah, so if you don't block that, he actually heals himself, just as a quick tip. Once again, this is another guy that, like, he goes down easy if you do your force level up. Now, I might need one of those. I don't know why they decided a science nerd needs, like, life leeching abilities, but there you go. Barely got him before he got me. I didn't play that as well as I could have. Usually you'll want to dance around to be trying to get those like shield orbs and stuff as you go, but once again, I'm not a scientist, but I can somehow defuse the bomb. I like to assume that I have some sort of onboard computer that Defender gave me the ability to turn it off. Can I pick up a forklift? No, I can't. If I was a strength character, I'd already be picking up this stuff to lob at people, because you can. There we go. Alright, so we took down Kevin Poe. So he's our first supervillain that we took down. He was also available in, or not available, but viewable in that cutscene with the overly racist Chinese sorcerer guy. That's one thing that I actually wish that they would change about this game. Not because it's like racist or whatever, because I'm not any form of Asian descent, but I just feel like with today's climate, it's probably better if they actually make characters like Hai Pan into more of a serious character than like a comedic stereotype, I guess. Alright, so this would give me the endurance that I lost from last time, and I'd only lose 16 ego, but I got 32 from the last one, so I'll pick that up. And now I got hit level 10, I got specialization tree. That's the last way to level up. We'll look at that in a sec. And now he's brushing me off on Chief Surhoff, so we don't get to hang out with Kodiak anymore. I swear I know who I'm playing and what I'm playing and who I am. Who are you? Anyways, so let's go look in here. So now I got a secondary stat for ego, which increases my ranged knock strength, hold resistance, and range damage. Plus, it just gives me +8 ego, so that's fine. So we'll go, okay, purchase that. Now let's go back in here, because you get 1 advantage point every level up now. We're probably not going to use that, so we'll close that down. But this is the new thing, specialization tree. You can only pick from the yellow ones. These ones you need 5 points for first. We only get 1, so let's read what we got. Kickback. Your energy builder causes your next non-energy builder to grant 5% of your maximum energy. That would be good for us because we do have energy issues. Gear utilization increases offense and defense you gain from items. That's always good. Your secondary super stats increase crowd control resistance, which is alright. Crowd controller like that hold that we got hit with before. And your endurance increases your equilibrium. Your current endurance will provide you with +8. So equilibrium is the yellow thing that tells you how, basically how much energy you innately have. I think we will grab this one just for a start, and then we'll close that down. Now let's just make sure that, get rid of that. Make sure that everything I'm doing is still light blue. Sounds good to me. Alright, and we also got this. That has some boots in that we don't really want. So, oh wait, does this have it does not have an energy slot or a slot, so I can't get rid of that yet. But we're gonna go talk to Chief Surhoff. How am I doing for time? I got like 9 minutes, we can get there. I am super speedy. Look at my trail of super speedy lights. Hello, my friends. I got hit by a car. I got hit by another car. I got hit by another car. Alright, so, remember in episode 1 when I was doing tutorial stuff, there was a global quest. This is a global quest. You can help stop the jailbreak. So I'm going to do that before I check in with the chief. Just because I can. And because there's places that you can stand that are relatively safe. These arsonists are the worst, though, because you end up standing in their fire. Alright, who's going to attack me? You guys going to attack me? Alright, have some electricity. Let's not stand in the fire. That seems like a bad plan. Actually, after this enemy, we are going to run like hell. Run past all of the enemies. That's a good idea. I didn't want to pass out. Okay, I'm used to being more overpowered. Alright. We're going to ignore all those guys. We're going to go set a closer spawn point. Fun fact, when I first started playing this game, I invented a game that you could play within the game that people don't really play anymore, but it was kind of fun. There's a separate area, something desert, I can't remember, but it's basically a desert, obviously. But there's a giant mutant creature named Grond there, and my entire, like, meta game was to try to jump over Grond before he killed you. So that's fun. But anyways, shoutouts to Professor Meridian Scratch. Okay. Alright. So as you can see, though, this game does have quite a player base. I didn't grab a quest from Surhoff because I still do want to do this global quest. It's nice seeing my name up on the leaderboard. Any of these enemies you take out will count towards your score. Pardon my cell phone. Try to block the knifey knife. Alright. Hitman, that's a different game altogether. We don't play that one. There we go. This is usually the path I take. I run up and down the side here and then take out the supervillains when they show up. Spoilers. Block that. You'd think that a sniper at close range would be able to shoot around a guy's one arm. Because keep in mind, I just have the one arm up. Apparently I'm getting screwed by my cone's reach there. That's fine. Alright, heal up for a little bit, and then continue our push on. That's another thing, is if you clear down the side, these cops can run over here and help out somewhat. They're not super useful, but they're at least a bullet sink so you don't have to be. There we go. I need to take out one more of these sorry suckers. Hey, you. And some cops just spawned there, so that's fun. Oh, I had a bad arc. It took out a lot of people. Alright, so this is one of the super villains. That's Burner. Just gotta watch him up, because he shoots with many powerful weapons. They all do. They're about the same. They just have different... I wish these guys had actually more of a effect on the game, actually, because here's another guy that I'm curious, like, is he supposed to be a, like, demon or something? I don't know. But I just had a bad arc there. I just aggroed a lot of guys I didn't really want to. Oh, there's my crowd control problems. And she chained it too, because Ivy just showed up. Okay, you just go down. There we go. Now, if you stand in this back corner, usually you can kind of pick and choose when to actually get in on the fight. I'm going to grab one of these health pots right now. And there's Power Brawl. He's the next one we got to take down. Yeah, see, so this is one reason why I didn't want to pick up the arcs, is because you get, like, a lot of arcs sometimes when you don't want to. There's 7 fingers. We're going to smack on him. Don't ask me if he actually has 7 fingers. There's no way to investigate. I can't be all like, hey, you come stand here for a sec. I want to count your fingers. Alright, there we go. So that's what I was talking about before. Everybody that killed a guy in this area is on this leaderboard, but I'm at the top because I did the most out of everybody. By like 4 times. How are we doing for time? Alright, we'll pick up a quest and we'll see which one it is. Alright, Surhoff, what do we got?
Hard-working officers of the MCPD are working round the clock to stop these Kular creatures. With your help, we'll make the streets of M-City safe once again.
Alright, so basically there's a Crown Prosecutor that's being attacked, or we have to basically take out some more of them jail escapees at a construction site. I feel like the construction site one is probably faster. So we'll go for that, because that construction site is right here. They didn't escape very far. They're not very imaginative people. Alright, see, so energy's stopped being as much of an issue for me. So if you ever tried playing the Tempest character and you were having issues with energy, just know that it's not always so bad. You will start picking up energy eventually. Now I can cast pretty well whatever I want to, most of the time. Not all the time, obviously, but most of the time. Oh, didn't mean to fall down the hill. There we go. That guy's melee, so I wanted to kind of keep him farther away, because him throwing knives is not as strong as him winding up and smacking me with a knife. I guess cutting is the appropriate terminology for when you get smacked with a knife. I don't know. What is this? That is a cunning bracer. No good for me. Alright. There's a lot of guys here just fighting. I'll just take the free experience. There we go. And boop, take him out before he keeps attacking me. There we go. And that's quest done. It's one of those games where I feel like you probably have more fun if you have more people. You have your own little super group and each person has a role, but the game isn't bad for solo, even if you're playing a non-solo class like I am. Alright, what do we got here? Recovery. Better than what I have. Cool. Grab that. And put that on. Drop that off. And next quest that we get from him is find prison blueprints in the sewers. That's where we meet the next, Ravengast. That guy's kind of interesting looking. Okay. Ooze man. I would have taken him as a teleporter looking at him. But anyways, guys, I think that'll be it for this episode. I really wish I could have gotten rid of that quest. Can I drop that quest? That's a good question. Active missions. This one. I can. Cool. That one's not going to pop up anymore. Alright, so yeah, next time we'll be doing these two at least, and we'll see how far we go. Remember, if you haven't yet, to drop that subscribe for me, or at least hit the like button, because it'll help me reach more people, which will help me make more content, because reasons. Look at me making cool designs. You can see exactly where I jumped. Alright, we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.